Hello, welcome to the Leopard Reviews. I'm Peter Lepard, and I'm joined today by my good friend Tom Rollins of the Easy Mo Brothers Reviews, and we're going to do a little preview of John Carter.
Yes, we are.
Yeah,
Yes.
Based on the Edgar Rice Burroughs story, the guy who wrote Tarzan. We just watched the trailer. Your sort of initial thoughts?
Well, Avatar.
Yeah. I mean,
Step one.
That is basically the plot, isn't it? Really?
Green Avatar. Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably talk a little bit about the plot.
Yeah.
Okay, so the plot is basically a American Civil War soldier gets lost, hides out in a cave, and then gets magically transported to Mars, where he takes part in a kind of uprising, basically, or sort of revolution.
My previous experience of this is rather limited. I haven't read the book.
No, neither have I.
I'm going to soon, but in Alan Moore's League of Extraordinary Gentlemen,
Right.
I've seen the aliens there, so I'm vaguely aware of the universe.
Thralls.
Exactly, yeah, with their many limbs and their civilization on Mars.
Yeah. I mean, one thing as well that did sort of bug me a little bit about the trailer, I have to say, is that it did have a kind of Star Wars Episode 2 sort of feel to it.
With the ring.
I think, it's the arena more than anything, but it's kind of that, big CGI monsters versus people with sticks, it could end up being too much stuff just thrown in my face.
Hopefully that won't be much of a thing. It'll just be for the trailer.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's trailer fodder stuff. Yeah. I mean, it's strange. A lot of, the thing looked beautiful. All the kind of, floaty ships with their spindly little wings and stuff. I liked that, it looked nice.
Yeah.
But, again, I don't think the plot may not be strong enough to be able to kind of...
Yeah, well, I don't really know what the plot is, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't really want to read into it before
from the trailer, it sort of seems like it's just going to be kind of, he goes to Mars, there's a bad man trying to do bad things, and he stops them.
That's a question. What is it with those people-looking people that are not aliens?
Oh, the dude with the blue eyes,
and the woman,
yeah. I know only from sort of pictures of the book and stuff. She's kind of supposed to be an often rescued princess or whatever. But, she's just there for some I mean, it's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think you kind of have to take
the original title is A Princess of Mars.
Yeah, that's right.
And I think I read somewhere that the reason it's not still called that is, first of all, because no little boys would go and see a film called A Princess, and no girls would go and see a film with Of Mars
in it.
So originally we were going to change it to John Carter of Mars, but that sounds like a boys' film, so...
Yeah, I got to be honest, it sounds much more exciting.
Yeah.
I would rather go and see a film called John Carter of Mars rather than just...
No one knows who John Carter is.
He's just a man now, I got to actually say, I'm quite glad that they are doing this, rather than, it's not a remake, it's not a prequel or anything, it is more original than something else, I mean, obviously it's based on a book and tons of films are based on books. But yeah, it seems a bit more like they wanted to do something different. I'm quite excited by the director as well.
Yeah, who's directing it?
Oh, I've just now forgotten his name, which is going to really bug me. Andrew Stanton, I think it is. I think he was one of the Pixar directors.
Right.
So, the fact that he's associated with Pixar is already an exciting thing. It's the association comes along with it. But I mean, any other thoughts?
Yeah, it just looks like it will be really fun. Basically, that's my It's probably not going to be that good.
It probably won't be that amazing.
And it looks like they really want to make a franchise out of it.
Yeah.
And I know there are other books.
There are other books, yeah.
So, but if it's anything like Tarzan, those other books will be ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, Edgar Rice Burroughs was kind of known for ridiculousness. I mean, Tarzan's ridiculous.
Well, yeah, but then Tarzan at the centre of the earth.
Exactly, yeah. I'm going to take my two best-known things and smash them together.
Tarzan and the First Man on the Moon. That wasn't one, but it should be.
Tarzan and the Moon Beasts. I think... one of the problems I had a little bit with the trailer is that it has a bit of a look of Prince of Persia to it, and a little bit Conan-y as well. You know, I'm not sure I like just. I mean, you know, all the sort of old-fashioned kind of images of John Carter are him as like this muscly guy with like, you know, the woman draped on him and stuff. But I'm not sure I like that he's always like that. The guy who is playing him doesn't look like he sort of suits that really muscular kind of role.
Yeah, but because it's like on Mars, obviously you see in the trailer that he's jumping around and stuff.
Yeah.
Like a mad thing. That's supposedly because of the less gravity.
Right,
so he's
okay.
like amazing.
That seems a bit weird though, that they're going to go, right, okay, so we're going to go with the fact that there's less gravity on Mars, but we're just going to ignore all the other science stuff about Mars, like the, you know, not having a breathable atmosphere, all that kind of stuff.
And not having you just be magically transported
yeah,
there.
so why take one little nugget of science and put that in there for it to explain him leaping about?
Because it makes him a superhero. That's why.
Like bloody Superman.
Exactly.
Leaping tall buildings in a single
he is
round.
Superman.
Yeah.
He is
yeah,
Superman.
Yeah, I know, I guess he is.
Yeah.
I think they should do a reverse version of this John Carter of Mars thing. Have one of the Thralls come to Earth and be like, you know,
a really feeble old man.
yeah. Right, okay. I think we're rambling on a little bit too much now. Right, this has been a good little preview. Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
We have.
People, internet.
Yeah.
Peoples of the internet. Comment and like.
Take our opinions and think about them, even though they're just ramblings, really.
Yeah, I'm sure. Pete will put a little link in the stuff down there to my channel.
Yep, will do. Yeah, so
yeah.
So yeah.
And I'll do likewise when
you should give a little hi to your bro, you know.
An internet high five to my bro.
To your little companion.
Press your hand up against it for a high five.
Seemed a bit gay. Alright, okay, let's wrap this video up. Right, okay, this has been the Leopard Reviews, and obviously the Easy
And
Mode.
I am Tom of the Easy Mode Bros.
Yeah, there we go. Right. See you later.